Welcome back to NXT. Looks like this week we might be kicking off our show with some words from our NXT champion, Roxanne Perez. Waste time. You want to play dirty? Fine, I'm right here. So come out and face me woman to woman. Oh, that spotlight? It should have been mine at Shake Up, and deep down, you know it too. You think this is about titles? Best spots? Nah, Ivy. You made this personal. And see, I'm not out here asking for a match. I'm out here because I want to fight. Oh my god, Roxanne Perez has jumped Ivy Nile. Revenge for last week when Ivy Nile jumped her before her match. But Ivy Nile quickly takes control. Gut-wrench suplex to Roxanne Perez. Has her in a headlock and she's gator rolling with her. Ivy Nile's just toying with the champion. Breaking that forearm across the bridge of her nose. Security, you gotta get out here. This is not a sanctioned match. This is just a brawl between two people. Ivy Nile planting Roxanne Perez. She won't let up. Security, get out here right now. You gotta break this up. Ivy, what are you planning? Why are you coming towards the announcer table? She's got Roxanne up. And she's bounced her off the announcer table again. That's the second week in a row. But wait, Ivy Nile's not done yet. What is she doing? She's clearing the announcer's table. Ivy Nile with a suplex off of the announcer's table onto the mat outside of the ring. This is a full-on fight. Ivy Nile wants to break the champion. Another vicious brawl's happening at the same time. Backstage, it looks like the Creed brothers have Duke Hudson. Big chair shot to the head. Series of chair shots in the parking lot to Duke Hudson. Brutus Creed has Hudson up. What is he doing? Welcome back from our break. It has been quite the eventful start to the night. Looks like we're going to have some words from Wes Lee. Hopefully this is a little bit more civil than our previous encounters here tonight. Ethan Page, you crossed the line. You couldn't take no like a man, so you jumped me before the show, hoping to get the upper hand. But you forgot one thing. I don't stay down. You want your shot? Fine, you got it. But I'm not giving you a cheap opportunity. You want this title? You're gonna have to earn it the hard way. Me and you for the NXT Championship inside a steel cage. Welcome back after the break. Looks like we're going to kick off our night with our first match here.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring, representing Fatal Influence from Tampa, Florida, JC Jane.
JC Jane, of course, last week was laid out by an unknown attacker. Looks like JC Jane's going to be going up against Wendy Chu tonight, though. Trying to recover from that attack last week. JC Jane takes control early in this match. Wendy Chu going for a quick roll up against JC Jane. JC Jane quickly turns this one around, but it looks like these two are trading blows in the middle of the ring. Back and forth. JC Jane blocks that one, follows up with an additional hit, but looks like Wendy Chu's doing the same. She's back in it. JC Jane, big kick to the backside of the head of Wendy Chu, takes her out and she rolls out of the ring. JC Jane with a suicide dive to the outside to keep Chu down, keep that pressure going. Chu, though, fighting her way out of that grab from JC Jane. Jane from the top roped that lower back of Wendy Chu. Big boot takes Chu down. Looks like JC Jane is setting up. Big right hand. Wendy Chu has to be out. And that's going to put her away and end the match. Wait, what's this? The unknown attacker. JC, she's behind you. Looks like they're staring each other down. Welcome back. Thea Hale is going to be facing Tatum Paxley. Thea Hale, our #1 contender for the NXT North American Championship. A win here will give Thea Hale some extra momentum going into NXT Battleground this Sunday. Tatum Paxley knows this, though. A win over the #1 contender could be a huge boost for her, putting her next in line. Hale has that scouted, puts Paxley in the corner, follows up with a clothesline. Thea Hale always excited to compete, representing Chase University. Some trading blows. Now, folks, I am getting word from our general manager that at Battlegrounds we will see Wes Lee versus Ethan Page in a steel cage match for the NXT Championship, as well as the accomplice that we see known as Lizzie Mercer against JC Jane in a casket match to settle whatever beef they must have. We are also getting word that we'll see Ivy Nile versus Roxanne Perez for the NXT Women's Championship as well. And of course we know, based off of this victory here from Thea Hale, we're going to have Thea Hale versus Fallon Henley for the NXT North American Championship. Fallon Henley wanting to make her presence known as the NXT North American Champion. Thea Hale, a #1 contender, definitely earned her spot here, so this is going to be quite the match at NXT Battleground on Sunday. Getting ready for our main event. We'll have NXT North American Championship action tonight. Why is Stax coming out, though? Wait a second, Stax is wearing a referee t-shirt.
It's a special guest referee match. Please welcome the special guest referee for this match, Channing Stax Lorenzo.
This is just ridiculous. We're supposed to see the NXT North American Champion, Tony D'Angelo, take on Charlie Dempsey for the title, but it looks like it looks like Tony D'Angelo may have gotten Stacks set up as a special guest referee for this match, greatly shifting the odds to his favor.
And the participants, first representing the family from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 240 pounds, the NXT North American Champion, Tony D'Angelo.
Tony D'Angelo, of course, won the NXT North American Championship at the Shake-Up against Charlie Dempsey in an underground match. Charlie Dempsey did make the Don tap in that match, though, but Tony D'Angelo still came out on top because the tap occurred outside of the ring. And in an underground match, you must win inside of the ring. So Tony D'Angelo was just managed to slither his way out with the championship.
And his opponent from Blackpool, England, weighing in at 200 pounds, Charlie Dempsey.
Charlie Dempsey looking for redemption here, but he must be pretty nervous coming into this one with Shining Stacks Lorenzo as a special guest referee. Must be coming as a surprise to Charlie Dempsey. Looks like the Don is going to start this one off with a big knee to the head of Charlie Dempsey to take him down. Charlie Dempsey, though, is that scouted, takes control. It appears Stacks, though, is trying to get involved somehow, but instead, Charlie Dempsey locks in a submission. Stacks is sticking to the rules at the moment. There's absolutely no way that Stacks is going to be fair in this match. You can see him taunting Dempsey from the corner. The Don, though, not in control of this match. Charlie Dempsey is maintaining control. It looks like Stacks is trying to break this one up and get Dempsey to back up. Dempsey in with the cover. Wait a second. Stacks not even counting the cover, though. What is he saying to Dempsey? Stacks with the distraction. There's a roll-up. But Dempsey's able to kick his way out of that roll-up. Stacks staying awfully close to the action. The Don is able to fight his way out. Looks like these two are going to be trading some blows in the middle of the ring. Back and forth these two go. Big chops to their chests. Look at the bruises and welts forming on Dempsey. Big right hand to the Don, though. Wait a second. Stacks interferes a little bit. Dempsey gets distracted. But it's not enough for the... Oh, wait, no. The Don takes control. Stacks is down. 1, 2. That was a very quick count. Stacks is definitely trying to get the Don to win this match. He's trying to get it over with. We're going to cover. 1 count there, and the Don kicks out. Looks like Dempsey has a submission locked in, but it's a rope break, I believe. Yet another submission from Dempsey. Looks like he really wants to make him tap again, but this time fair. The Don is tapping, but wait a second. Stacks is completely ignoring the tap. Looks like Dempsey doesn't care. He's going in for it. But no, the Don's able to fight his way out. And Stacks knows his time is limited. So what is he doing? Don's got to roll up on Stacks. Or on Dempsey, I'm sorry. Stacks with the count. Only a 1 count, though. Stacks is just throwing the rule book out the window. He's coming in against Dempsey. Big knee. Dempsey's face planted in the mat. And it's over. Tony D'Angelo still the North American champion. Can't say that was fair.
Here is your